A good brunchin'. A good brunchin'. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. 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 Everybody. Good brunchin'. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. Everybody. Good brunchin'. You are tuned into the Good Brunchin Podcast. Good Brunchin.
Good brunchin', good people. You are now tuned into the Good Brunchin Podcast. I'm your host, Bill the Billionaire. My man Ace Brown and Tamika Royale. We are your hosts right here on the Good Brunchin Podcast. What's good, people?
What up?
We heard. We are in the building, Good Brunchin people. We thank y'all for tuning in. We're sorry for the tardiness. You know, like I said,
It was my fault.
We working. I didn't want to say it. Fine, she said it.
That was my fault.
I was getting scam called by a black dude. So.
Yeah. Hey, say less.
Yo, okay. So me, check this out. I'm on a call. Dude calls and says the whole medical. Hey, we're calling to see if you want some medical benefits. I'm like, yeah, I don't qualify. No. Do you have Medicaid or Medicare? I'm like, nah. So he was like, yeah, so then you qualify. You qualify for benefits as open bar. I said, sir, I don't qualify because the minute I mentioned that I have it with my job, I won't qualify. Oh, yeah, you can't have it with your job. I said, exactly, so I don't qualify. He said, okay, say less then. I don't think that's company protocol. I don't think.
Me, they are now recording this call, so
yeah. I don't think that's company protocol. Say less.
Super villain. Good brunchin', Auntie. Good brunchin'. Yo, let me just say this. I love y'all. Net, what's going on? Good brunchin', Net. Thank you for tuning in. Look, I love y'all. But y'all know how to run to the school. Shout out to my daughter. She left her water bottle and she called me on her watch and left me a message and says, I need my water bottle.
There you go.
Sent it to me. So since we was running late, I took it to the school. Dropped the water bottle off.
Here's the crazy thing. I need my water bottle is normal in 2025. In the 90s, it'd have been like, yo, you bougie. You came here with a thermos?
Yeah, but first off, if I would even call my mom like I need a water bottle, you better take your ass to the daggone water fountain.
To the water fountain.
Like, yo, that joint is crazy. But then I step outside.
What up?
I step outside, and it is 55 degrees.
Come on now.
Anybody that knows me, this is beautiful time to go golf. I'm going. Look, let me tell you something. If I don't have to, look, I'm gonna put him on blast. Villain, if you are not coming to karaoke tonight, I can go golf right after this because I don't have to go get your hoodie today, and I can go tomorrow.
There you go.
Look, let me know if you pull it up.
Make it on him.
Because I want to go golf.
Hold on. Villain's going to karaoke?
It's a possibility that my man might pop up to karaoke. I don't know. All right.
Here's the thing, though. If Villain says I'm going to karaoke, Bill's gonna be like, I could have played golf if somebody wouldn't have came to karaoke.
Yo, I ain't gonna front. I'm all in my feelings because I gotta go down and come back where I can just go right to golf.
Right, but now if Villain be like, nah, you know what, I ain't going. Bill gonna be like, hey, now don't ask where your sweatshirt at.
Yeah, listen.
Either way.
It's 67 degrees here in Georgia. Yeah, that's beautiful.
It's beautiful out here, boy.
That is beautiful. I would love it.
Come on, man.
You know,
it's nice. I was trying to walk Brooklyn, and she got herself out her leash, almost ran in the street. I grabbed her fat ass right in the house.
Yo, Villain, look. He said I might be outside. Listen,
I don't like the word might.
I might have to ship your drink to you, and I'll take care of the shipping. Because, like, listen.
Brighten me up.
Yeah, we have to do that. But people, you already know we are here every Tuesday now on the Good Brunchin Podcast. Make sure y'all following us on all platforms. Today we are going to be winging it. When I say winging it, we got some things hot topics out there that we're going to talk about. And then we also, people have asked, when y'all going to do the this or that again? So we're going to go ahead and do some of the this or that. and put that out there. But we got to talk about some stuff that has been out there that some of y'all might have seen. Ace, break it down to what we're talking about right now.
Okay, so there was a young, well, I ain't gonna say young gentleman. There was a guy who went to confront his son's bully, who was a girl. And when he told he's Spanish, so he had a little accent with him, but he goes to tell the girl something as far as he wants her to apologize. Now, this little girl is way bigger than the son. So if I got to give grades, this girl's probably in 6th. The son may be in 2nd or 3rd. So it's clearly a substantial difference between the two. And he goes and tells the little girl that she needs to apologize to the son. And she says something in Spanish, it sounds like, where it looks like, basically she's disrespectful because the whole crowd, her little girlfriends, they all doing that. And the father said, okay, and smacked her dead in the face. And everybody like, ooh, no, go call the police. So now my question to y'all is this. Somebody disrespecting, clearly disrespecting your young toddler, or let's say younger age child, and they're clearly older. Are you handling it that way? Do you think the dad was out of line? What you thinking?
First of all, I'm getting me a little nigga. Okay? I'm gonna have me a little chick. I'm like, come here. I'm gonna have me a little niece in the school. Somebody go check this joint.
Come on, now.
You can't put hands on no kids, man. Yeah, Queen said I fight kids.
Right.
Yo, there's no way I'm smacking no little girl. Like, I go get your father. Get your father.
Some people said that he should have asked for the father.
Yo, go get your father, man. I need good. We need to do this. But I'm not putting no hands on no kid.
Me, come on now, talk about it. I need you to breathe, though.
Dad, Queen said, if my child can't defend himself, then they catching them hands. Look. Yeah, and Tasha, shout out to Tasha Face, said, I'm fighting for my grandbaby. Hold on, Tasha. You putting the hands on a child?
But see, that's how Face is. Face. For those that don't know, Face is she looking for a fight. She looking for a reason to knock somebody clean, their block clean off. So I can see.
I need to look. I'm Natasha Face. I'm gonna go ahead and send you the link because I would love to hear you come in here and talk about this. All right, and anybody that wants to join us and come in on the conversation, y'all just hit us up and just let us know, and I'll send you the link. But yeah, if Taj, if you can come on up here and please, for my grandbaby Tasha, this is a child. This is a child. I understand. You're not putting you just being fun. No way. Hey, I fight kids. You're not disrespecting them. No, I mean, my family is extremely deep, so I like to call my cousin. Yeah, I call somebody. I like get somebody her size to get and check them. Like you gotta have. Like my dad always said when we grew up, right? He was like my dad had the basketball team, so he always like told my sister like don't play. Like first off, your brother's there. You have any brother? You got your brother. Then I got a whole bunch of other sons that will go ahead and come and handle this joint. And, you know what I'm saying? And Tasha said, I did it for my kids. I don't look good in orange. Tasha said, I don't look good in orange.
See, that's the thing. So,
and Queen said, I mushed the fuck out of somebody's kid.
But that's the thing. Here's the thing. At what point do you sit there and say it was good? At what point do you sit there and say it was unnecessary? Because clearly, and I wish I could pull the video up, because he said something that Mika, knowing Spanish, she could have dissected something that the little girl said. Because the little girl, from what people are saying, she was disrespecting the man as well.
Okay, but so let's just translate this to English.
I'm gonna say this. Let me say it real quick. Me personally, as a person that I am that has kids, and I know especially like my oldest daughter, I know her attitude will make anybody want to smack her, right? And I'm her mother, and I'd be like, "Ooh, I want to smack you," right? I'm not putting my hands on nobody else's kid. I'm gonna tell you to go get your mother. But one thing that I will promise you is, I got somebody that's your age, little girl, There's a cousin, there's a nephew, there's a niece, there's my homegirl's daughter, there's somebody that's your size and your
Mhm.
age that I know that I could get, and I'm gonna say sick them, and they're gonna sick them, right? I'm not gonna put my hands on nobody else's kid because trust and believe nobody's not gonna put their hands on my kid. And I'm
Mhm.
not gonna put my hands on nobody else's kid. But I'm gonna tell you to go get your mother. And I'm my little niggas got their little niggas. And one niggas bring two niggas and three niggas bring
But that's why I feel like that's the part that you got to do. You got to have the little ones. Somebody down there, you know somebody. There's a baby D somewhere that can
there's
get
a
into
baby
justice.
D somewhere.
But that's
Now,
what
now,
happened.
Double D said, "What happens if the father built like Terry Crews? Like,
Well,
listen,
see,
Fuck
here's the
it.
thing. Most of the
Fuck
time,
it.
he
here's the
gonna get this work."
but here's the thing. Most of the time, and I'm not speaking for everyone, but I think that we as logical parents, most of the time when we're asking for your parents, we're really asking for you to bring your parents so your parents can talk some sense into you or to go upside
Mm-hmm.
your head. Now, if your parents come with the rah rah, then we gonna match the rah rah
I'm
with
matching the energy.
Facts,
That's a whole
facts.
fact.
you know what I'm saying?
That's a
But if
whole
your
fact.
parents show up, we not sitting there like, yo, your kid was bullying my kid, square up. Now we not doing that. We like, did you know your child has been bullying my child? And as you can,
Mm-hmm.
your child is way bigger than my child. With the hopes that the parents sit there and say, wait a minute, you've been bullying somebody? Okay, you know what?
So
I
Come on.
got you,
And
bully.
then and then
right.
now Chemo said a kid made me so mad being disrespectful to my daughter. I dragged the boy home and beat his father and told the little boy, every time you disrespect you disrespect my daughter, what you gonna beat the father? So wait a minute. So Chemo, so wait, you just hauled off and smacked the father? Like, oh
He said I drug him to his house.
yeah.
I
Like, what
dragged him
if
to his
like this?
house.
Hey, this you?
This your son? What?
So look, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I'm
Yeah, but that's the thing. You back, Mika?
wait.
Yeah,
What
he
the hell?
said, Queen said, "You bully my kid, I'm gonna bully your parent." That's crazy.
Yeah, but see, and that's the thing. I'm with the addressing it. I'm with going to the parent.
Yeah.
But I don't think I would have smacked that kid. I don't think I can't. I'm not smacking nobody's kid. Cause now what Double D said did come into play. Now what if I smack the kid and pops come out looking like Terry Crews? Now I got to.
He said, "I got dragged out by my kids, mom, and cousin."
Yeah,
Look,
Oh my
now I
god.
gotta do something. But go ahead,
No,
Meek.
so I'm gonna tell y'all, right? So my daughter had an incident where there was a situation one time
somebody
where
about to
they
die.
got
You know when Meek starts talking.
no, there was a situation. Now, not only did Diamond tell me that this girl was bothering her, I had other kids that will come to me and tell me that the girl was bothering her. And one of the teachers as well came and told me that the little girl was bothering her. So I was like, all right, I want to set a meeting. I went to the principal and I was like, look, I need you to call this little girl's parents and we need to have a meeting because I keep hearing this and Diamond this, whatever. Everybody kept saying, yo, she's bigger than Diamond. She's bigger than Diamond. And I'm like, all right, she's bigger than Diamond. When we got this meeting, now my daughter's 20 years old and she looked like she's 13. So can you imagine how small she looked when she was 13?
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
This girl was humongous.
She's bigger than you.
She was my size. And I was big back meat then. Okay.
Wait. Are they the same age?
Same age.
Okay, got it.
Same age. It's the same age. It's not like a grade, but they're the same. But when I tell you 3 times bigger than my daughter, now the girl was, she was Spanish. The mother didn't know English. The father didn't know English. Here comes the black girl, right? That they swear don't know Spanish. The father starts saying, like, my daughter's soft. Why she just needs to fight his daughter, right? Like the shit that he was saying, and I'm like, who the fuck are you talking to? Like, I kind of lost it.
We know you did.
I kind of lost it, but I say that to say I'm gonna do things the right way
First.
in the beginning. I'm gonna sit, let's set a meeting, let's do something. I'm keeping it a whole stack. As wild as y'all try to make it seem to be, I'm really not. I'm gonna try to figure out why the hell the kid is bullying my kid because I've worked with kids. It could be something going on in the home. But if I try 2 times to do it the way the school says it and it doesn't work, overstand, I'm setting up a square up. And that's it. That's just what's gonna happen.
Well,
Yo, I can just. Why am I just picturing like when we get old, me gonna be in a senior citizen home, hyping all the seniors up like this.
Right.
Yo, real talk. After Jello, it's on. Okay,
Dead
after
ass.
Jello, we lining up.
Dead ass.
Like,
this is my thing. I was with
bring
me.
your walker. I'm bringing my walker because we
And here's
got
the
like
thing,
I got my white cane. I got my white cane.
Like Meek was telling a nice sound story. I'm like, I can see that. I agree. And then all of a sudden she started lying, telling me something. As much as y'all think I'm crazy, I'm really not. Why are you lying? Man?
I'm not. I'm really not crazy.
You ain't gonna do is lie to your brother. You ain't gonna lie to me now. Come on now. You can be honest.
A little bit. No, but I'm not putting my hands on nobody else's kid. I don't care. I'll curse them out. I definitely would.
Right. And that's what I think. I think that when it came...
If she would have told him in Spanish, Mama me los huevos, I would have said, Mira pendeja sucia. I would have cursed her out in Spanish. I would have not put my hands on her, but I would have cursed her back out.
I don't know what the little girl said, but the little girl said something in Spanish, and everybody around started laughing. And whatever it wasn't funny to the father. Whatever it was.
And he just pulled back and swung.
Yeah, he just immediately. It was like, let's say if I had to convert it to English, it was like, look, apologize to my son. All right, dummy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like that. And everybody was like, and he was like, and just smacked her. Like, you know,
I don't mean to laugh. But
because she knelt down. This is how much bigger this girl is to this little boy.
Okay.
She knelt down like and I know I got the green screen on, so I don't want to go blur. But you know how like somebody kneel down, like they got their hands on their legs.
Yeah.
Like how we always say, shout out to Cool Bubba. He like, yes, you do. Yes, you do. Like that. That's what she did. So she was like, it was like he said to say something, like say sorry to her. I mean, say sorry to the boy. And it was like she just knelt down, like, okay, little dummy, I'm sorry. And that father, like, because of course everybody laughing. And that man was like this. It wasn't like he was like, thank you or nothing. He just looked at him and was like, smack. That was it.
But did y'all see the video of the girls fighting in the street and one of the girls smacked the baby that was in the stroller and ran?
No.
Oh, now that's some punk
It was like 4 women fighting, and there was the baby had to be like 2 years old, no older than 3.
That's some punk.
And they're fighting, and the baby's sitting there in the stroller, and one of the girls that was fighting, smacked the shit out of the baby, and then ran.
Yeah, no, that's some punk stuff right there. That is some punk stuff right there. That right there is when that's when I draw the line. And all bets is off.
Yeah,
that's that.
Definitely. All right. Well, look, we got any more topics y'all want to hit before we get into this?
No. For those boxer lover fans, though, I will say this: make sure you tune in this Saturday. What's his name? Tank Davis is fighting somebody.
This is supposed to be a good one.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a good one. What's his name? Roman. Come on, me. You're supposed to be up on the boxing world. Who is he fighting? Tank Davis. Hold on, let me look it up real quick.
I haven't been paying attention, young. If I don't talk about it, I don't know about
Tank Davis is fighting Lamont Roach.
Not the Roach.
Yeah, Lamont Roach. They met back when they was younger.
So he's gonna walk out con la cucaracha.
Yeah, it walked out back in the day. But I will say this. You know how they have the little press conference and they be going back and forth? Lamont Roach people was up there and he was talking trash to Tank Davis. Those that don't know Tank Davis. Tank Davis is small, but he pack a mighty punch. That joke was like this. You make sure you there, because all of that shit you talking, I'ma take it out on him. At that moment, I think like the dude Lamont Roach, he wasn't no punk, but he was like, hey, it's between me and you, fool. It's between me and you. He was the focus on like this.
Don't whoop my ass worse than what you about
Right.
to.
What I don't need is for you to take any additional aggression out because of what this dude. I don't even know this dude like this.
Like this, yo. He ain't got nothing to do with it. He look.
Who the fuck is he? I don't know him. He ain't even part of my payroll.
He sat there and said, he literally sat there and said, like, yo, keep talking. Everything you say, I'm taking it out on him on March 1st. So it's on pay-per-view. You guys make sure you go ahead and do that. And I just want to shout that out. And then, of course, before we get into this or that, March 6th.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes,
go
sir.
ahead and get your tickets to go see my brother at the Apollo.
Come on now.
Live in full effect.
Listen, it's gonna be
those jokes. And then later on, I don't know, maybe today, maybe next week, we may drop. Y'all think we should do it today? At the end of the show?
We can do it at the end of the show. I'm excited like I'm about to do it. So I'm there.
We'll do it at the end of the show.
We got the hoodie on.
Yeah, we'll do it at the end of the show. All right, let's get to that. We'll get it.
All right, so look, people.
I mean, you stick around, people. Y'all gotta stay around to the end of the show to find out the announcement.
I'm gonna put this on here. I'm gonna say this because we know how Ace does. You have to really speak to Ace in dummy terms and give him the whole situation, because Ace is gonna be like, but how old was she last week when she did this and that? You know how Ace does, y'all. So what is the one who brought the watermelon and chicken? Oh, I saw that online. Yeah, Supervillain, appreciate you getting your ticket, brothers. Appreciate everybody that purchased a ticket. It's gonna be sold out. I already know that. But yeah, so look, this situation or this or that is if you are in a relationship. Okay, it can be a relationship, and let's do relationship and friendship. Okay, when you're in a relationship, would you rather being brutally honest or being more considerate? Brutally honest or being more considerate? Who want to touch that first? Look, Stanley.
I'll go. In a friendship, I want brutally honest. In a friendship, I want brutally honest. In a relationship, I kind of want that seesaw. I want brutally honest, but I don't want you to be so brutal every time.
I want you to be honest, but chill. In a chill way, right? Like you don't gotta be brutally honest, but keep it a stack. But like, be honest with me. Let me know, but watch how you come at me.
Right,
like,
that's how in a relationship. But in a friendship, like y'all two are
friends too. Watch how you come at me. Watch your mouth.
Nah, can make me ready to fight.
Tell me. Yeah, no, tell me because I need.
No, I wanna know.
Here's the reason why. Here's the reason why I say that for the friendship. I would rather the brutal honest because, especially if I'm close to you. Now, if I don't really rock with you like that, then no, don't say nothing to me. Don't say nothing to me. I don't want you to. I don't want a yes man, but I don't want you to be brutally honest.
I don't need your business.
Let's say if I can't get the truth from y'all, then who am I supposed to get it from?
Right.
So I expect y'all to be brutally honest with me.
But I feel like I think there are certain things that need to be done brutally, like that need to be like brutally honest about, and there are certain things you need to be considered.
But when you say brutally honest, I
don't want to sugar. Like I don't want you. All right, me being brutally honest is like, okay.
You color your hair a different color, and you ask me how it look. If I don't like it, I should be confident enough and feel comfortable enough in your space to say, Meek, I don't like it.
But that's not brutal.
That's not brutally honest. That's just you don't like it. But brutally honest, like nigga,
to hear brutal, for me to hear brutally, when I hear brutal, truth hurts. I feel like you coming at me like, okay, I get that part now. Now, truth hurts.
The truth hurts. My thing is this: if somebody come to you and say, look, I don't want to be with you no more. Right? That's being brutally honest. I don't want to be with you anymore. Right. Rather than me being considered like, look, I kinda right now I'm not really there. That's being no. I need you to be brutally honest because I don't want you to say I'm not gonna, because that gives some type of hope. You get what I'm trying to say? Certain things you need to get and pull the Band-Aid off and be like, hey, this is what it is. Because what happens is you being so considerate makes things worse later. You know what I mean? To where there's a way to say now, you might be able to say those harsh things without being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? I know the brutal sounds so crazy, but it just had, let me see. Tasha said, I just had this conversation with my day twos the other day. Please be honest with me. Yeah. My thing is just be honest, because when you sugarcoat things and walk around things, later on, that brutally honest is gonna have to come out, and you could have handled the situation if you would have took care of it, a whole lot earlier.
She said honesty changing the mac and cheese recipe. She's talking about me. She changed the mac and cheese recipe and asked me to try it, and I said it is something different. She said, yeah, I did, and she said what she said. I said, yeah, don't do that again.
He said, yeah, don't do that again.
Don't do that.
I don't like that.
He said, I don't like it.
But I would rather, I guess I would say, be brutally honest. I need you to be honest.
Like this is all the recipe for vomit. This is the recipe for vomit.
Yo, she said, okay, is that brutally honest? Okay, let's see. Let me give it another one. Okay. Do you? It just says, vent to each other, or keep your problems to yourself.
No, I gotta vent.
Yeah, I gotta vent.
Everything.
I don't vent everything.
Some things ain't worth venting.
Right, I was just gonna say that.
See, like I'm one of these type of people. Like if I go to vent, I want it to be where you know that I really care about it, because I don't really vent.
Mm-hmm.
I just think there's certain things you could speak to your spouse about, and there's certain things you gotta speak to your friends about. That's just life. Not everything you're gonna sit and talk to your significant. We don't pillow talk. We're not gonna sit here and pillow talk. And some things that I need to vent about could be a situation about a friend that's bothering me, and I'm not gonna talk to my man about that. Mm-hmm. You understand? So I would like to vent to my man, but not everything.
Mm-hmm. Is it wrong that you don't? Can your man feel wrong that you don't vent to him about certain situations? If you were to find out you were venting to somebody else, and he feel like, why can't you come to me with that?
We could talk about it, and if it makes sense, I won't vent. You understand what I'm saying? But like I said, there's certain things that I might need to vent about, and I can't vent to my man about it because it's personal for somebody else. And I'm not going to pillow talk to my man about it. But when it comes to me, myself, of course, I'm going to talk to my man about all of that. I should be able to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You should be able to.
Let me ask you a question about that, or just in general, because you brought up, you're bringing it up to a man, whatever, and you said venting about certain things. When someone says to you, don't tell nobody. Is it an unwritten rule? Is there an unwritten rule that your significant other is included in the nobody? Or should you know, like, of course I know you're going to tell that person?
Pillow talking.
Yeah, that's the pillow talking part.
So the thing is, so if you say to me, hey, just wanted to let you know, Bill lost $5,000 yesterday. Don't tell nobody. If it comes to find out that my significant other come back to you and say, Bill really lost $5,000. Are you upset with me because I told that person, or you like, I kind of figured you?
Certainly, like, all right, put it like this: I told somebody something, right, and I was like, don't say nothing, but it is what it is. The next week, her man came to me and was like, yo, you good? I said, yeah. And he goes on to say, yeah, I know, this and that. But I'm like, certain people like this. I figured knowing who I told what I said, right. I figured they would tell their significant, because that's just, they chatty patties. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But certain people, who you tell things to. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know who you tell things to. So like, especially it depends on what you tell them. You get what I'm saying? And if it's something good, if it's something negative, it's garbage juice, they can't hold water. So there's certain people not to tell nothing to, because it's gonna get out. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you gotta know who you speak to.
If I say don't tell nobody, you violating HIPAA law.
Yo, I'm done. This is in a HIPAA law, yo.
Not the HIPAA law. Okay.
That's my thing. Like you know who you were telling hold on, Coach Ogar. You know who you were telling things to. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like this. But then you learn from that joke. You be like this. All right, now you know not you can't say certain things because this person and that will show the relationship that you have and it shows certain things. You know what I mean? And then I put it like this. Let's just talk about it. Like when you tell people things and they take what you told them, all of a sudden they got all this information and they got all this feedback and they, let's say, oh, I always knew this, I always knew that, and now they want to get all this information. Where was you at during the whole situation not saying nothing if you felt this way?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You was being fake by not bringing stuff to the floor, or if you felt some type of way about something. But now that I tell you such and such happened, now you feel you can get ahead and be like, well, da 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 da. So that gives me messy. That gives me messy.
Facts.
Yeah, and Tasha said that you know not to tell them anything else ever again. Of course. That's how you know you don't talk to certain people about certain things.
That's why I don't be telling people my pick.
I think the way oh God. What up, Josh? Good brunch. He said, you definitely have to say names. Don't tell your wife, your pastor, your girlfriend, etc. Yeah, that's the thing. So I'm with that. Like I think like you said, Bill, breaking it down more so like, hey, you know who you telling. So you know who's going to tell that significant other, because if that significant other find out, it may cause some kind of conflict. So if you're thinking, yo, I really can't tell you this, then that's something different. But if you're thinking, like, if I know, if I tell Bill's going to say that to his significant, okay, cool, I'm cool with it. I know that going in.
Yeah. But
if I'm sitting there thinking that, yo, you're not going to say nothing, and then you go back and say something, now I'm like, yo, I thought, you know what I mean? And this is not a random girlfriend or boyfriend. I'm talking about somebody either you've been with them for a long time or married to you. That's the only way I let that slide.
Yeah.
I don't let it slide.
What'd you say, B?
She said she ain't letting
I said don't tell nobody.
My thing is, I said don't say nothing. You don't say nothing.
You don't say nothing.
We got a problem.
It's saying MTA, we see something, say something.
Okay. Let me ask this. Being competitive with each other or always supportive?
I'm always gonna support you, but I like the little competition.
Say that again.
I bet you I bust the ass in Call of Duty. Let's go.
Yeah, are we still talking relationships?
Yeah, we talking relationships.
Oh yeah, nah, you gotta be competitive sometimes.
There's gonna be some type of
I got
you. Come on, let's see.
Come on now.
Let's make my bust the ass in Call of Duty.
Yeah, I gotta be competitive sometimes.
I'm a competitive person, and I feel like I feel like we're on the same. We're supposed to be on the same team at all times. So sometimes I'm like, no, and we are like during the day, doing what we do. So I feel like when it's time for us to play against each other, like, oh no, I'm gonna compete. Like we gonna compete, and I'm a competitor.
How do I make you better when we go out in the public if I don't beat you up in private?
There you go.
Come on now. We can't be.
I want you to be able to get ahead and take it outside because we train for this here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is where we train at.
It's like one of those. It's one of those things where, when we at home, I'm gonna go ahead and support, get you ready here, but you ain't gonna go out in the streets and not know how to handle yourself. You gonna have to know how to get ahead and fight and compete out there. So when you get that, when you get those spades games, when they be like, yo, it's time to play spades, like, yo, I talk crazy to you. Don't let them make you feel no type of way. Like, you got to be ready for these streets.
All right. Yeah, like Auntie said, bet you my dinner come out better than yours. Like you gotta have some kind of fun.
That's what I'm saying.
Facts. As long as she ain't making a macaroni and cheese recipe, if not, she loses.
And I know the support's still gonna be there, but yeah, I can't. I hate a person that backs out of a competition. Like my oldest do that. She don't want to play nothing competitive. Anything that requires a winner or a loser, she don't want to deal with it because she don't want.
But she low key will hurt your feelings.
Yeah, she talk mad trash, and I keep telling her that, like, yo, stop talking trash if you ain't gonna play the game. Where Zori don't care. Zori will talk trash all day, every day. Johnny be like this, nah. But if let's say me and Bill playing pool, she like, yeah, Uncle Bill gonna beat you. Uncle Bill gonna do this. Uncle Bill gonna do this. Or my daddy gonna do this to you. My dad. And then if Bill be like, all right, well, come on, these get on the tape. No. Like, you're fucking trash. Shut up.
Bring that ass here.
Just shut up.
I just talk shit because I like to see people get mad.
She's a bully.
Yeah, I know. Talking about something. She not that volatile. You was a lie. What's the next?
All right, so now look. How do y'all feel about this? Going on a double date or just hanging out with a group of friends?
I don't really like to do the double date thing because sometimes I don't even like my friend's person.
So do you dismiss them from the jump?
I'll do one and don't ask for no more.
Hold on, let me ask this, and I'm not even being funny when I ask this. When you say group of people, are you talking more couples, or you just talking about random?
Yeah, let's say like a group of couples. Would you rather do a double date or like a group of couples where they, like
group of couples.
You'd rather do a group of couples.
A group of couples. Like I thought when you say a group date, I thought you were saying it's 6 women and 4 guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or
so like a double date or a group date.
Or group dates. Like
all right, so it's like this. All right, so it's like this. A double date, me, I got a date, you got a date, Ace, we and you, we go out. Or I'm having something at my house and everybody might bring this, it's a group of us. It's a game night at my house.
Is everybody paired up is what I'm asking.
No, there's couples there and then there's other people that aren't couples. But it's like, it's a safe place. They ain't no, it's a swinger party. You know what I'm saying?
No, I got you. In that case, I'm going to say double date.
You say double date. And why do you say that?
Because I think that when you start to when you have the double date, hopefully, I get what Mika is saying. Hopefully, the two can connect. The guys connect with each other, and the ladies connect with each other. And you like, yo, we enjoyed the night out. We went here, there, wherever, or whatever. When it comes to the couple joint, people start to break off in their own little pockets. I don't really like this person, so I'm gonna stay over here with so and so. You know what I'm saying? I don't really get along. So now it look like, all right, well, all of us just all over the place. We're not really mixing and mingling amongst it. It's too many people. It's 12 of us. Yeah. It's 12 of us. We all over the place. I ain't really get to say much to Mika because Mika was hanging over there next to someone.
Good Brunchin.
Whereas with a double date, I could be like, so how y'all been? What's going on? And it's more of a
more interaction.
It's more interaction, right.
So let me just go into the comments real quick. Super Villain said, "Group of friends is more natural. Double date, I gotta adjust to whoever the other nigga is." And then he said, "Give me the game night." I'm gonna go with the game night. And look, Tasha said, "My first question is who all is invited." Yo, that's the problem right there. I'm gonna say game night because I feel like, okay, it's just always us, like me and whoever I'm with. And now when there's other people around, I don't have to be under her. I can go chill with the guys and still have her in the company. And it's natural. We can have a good time. You know what I mean? And we're all out and doing whatever we have in the game night. It's a fun night. And when it comes to the double date, like you said and what Villain said, depending on my comfortability with the person I'm with, let's just say it's my wife's friend's husband. Okay, we going out because they cool. I know her, but I don't know her husband like that. So now I got to get to know this dude. I'm like, hey, trying to feel it out if I can even feel him. Double dates, I'd rather only do the double dates me knowing the dude and not mess with the dude like that. Because I don't want to go out with everybody. And I don't want to have to get ahead and put on no face and do it. No, this is what Bill does. I'm good. I'd rather go to a game night to where if I don't really mess with him, I can stay to this side and hey, he's here, what up? But I can get ahead and slide over on this way. So I think the group activity.
I would prefer the group activity because if somebody, first of all, for me to go on a double date is because I know both people, right? I'm not gonna just sit. Excuse me. For me to go out with you, I have to interact with you like in the house before we go outside. I need to know how you are before I go outside with you. And again, energy is everything for me. So for me to do a double date with somebody, and especially we're gonna go eat, you're not gonna mess me up when I'm about to eat, right? So I need to be comfortable. I'm only going with people I know. I would prefer the group eating. I would prefer the group eating because if somebody's there that I don't like, I could real quick, but go over them like, yo, why the fuck they brought this nigga over here? And what the fuck I gotta do?
Yo, so said, what if you on a double date and the other party credit card and bank card decline? Are you paying that half?
I'm not. I gotta really rock with you. Like you gotta be the broski, or you gotta be the good old sis for me to sit and say, "Yo, don't worry, I got it."
So
But
tell
if
me, what are
you,
we doing?
oh,
So look. Let's put it like
I'm
this.
paying for mine and my man's food, and
But
y'all gotta
listen,
figure it out.
but me, what you mean gotta figure yo? Because look, let's say it's your best friend and her new
That's
man.
different. That's my best friend.
Yeah,
That's
if
my
I
best
do,
friend.
if I
I'm
do,
gonna help. I'm gonna pay for my best friend, and then
Hey,
I'm gonna
yo,
look
so
at her
you
like,
gonna
"Your
tell
nigga
me,
ain't got no
look,
money."
it's not your best friend. You gonna
Well,
get her
get
to
the
say,
fuck
yo, can I
out.
get my check, pay that drink?
this is a random.
There
If
you
this,
go.
I don't know neither one. Like it
Yo,
was
Johnson, shout out to Josh. He said, hell no, unless it's
no,
close.
unless we
They
close
gonna
they
be
room.
watching Disney.
Hello.
If I don't know,
Hello.
for example, this is a coworker, and I don't know this coworker like that, and he's trying to get to know us. Then I'm gonna be like, yeah, I ain't feeling comfortable with that. But if it's somebody that I know, yo, first of all, I take care of it. I got it. Don't worry about it. And then I'm not gonna embarrass him or anything like that. I'm gonna hit him up
I
on
don't
the
even want the money back.
right,
Like
or I'm
you
gonna
my
hit him up
you
back,
my
like, yo,
peoples. You understand what I'm
I don't
saying?
know, my card was locked. All right, well, send it when you can or whatever. But I'm not gonna really press it. Like I'm not gonna really press it.
It's the last double date we going on.
That's the last double date we are going on, though. I'll tell you
Well,
that
not if
much.
it's a person I know. I'm not gonna say that. If
Nope.
it's a person I
No, I'm gonna pay, but I'm gonna do it again because this shit came out to $500. You think every time we go
well,
out, we
look,
cough finger
I
five
will
hundred
say
dollars?
this,
No, I don't think so.
to compliment on what you're saying, which is true. I would go again, but definitely believe when I see them, I'm throwing that jab in. You good on the bread though, right? Like your card ain't locked.
There's
Like,
no
Yeah, because some
declining,
people like
right?
this, yo, we going, listen, I'm just throwing it. Let's say we going, we going to Chart House. You good? Like,
you good? Like you
you
sure?
looked at the menu?
You know what? Maybe you should call your bank right
Yeah,
now. Make sure you got
like,
enough.
you got enough check money in the check-ins and the savings.
Yeah.
Hello. Maybe you gotta transfer some money over. Go do it.
Okay, so here we go. Shared finances or keeping finances, shared finance or keeping finances separate.
Separate.
I do. I agree with the separate. I agree with if we are married and we together, we have the bank account where we put the money in to pay all the bills for everything, and he could have his money and I could have my money. There's things that he does that I don't like to do, but he gotta have his money to the side, and there's my tacos. That's not your problem. That's my problem.
As long as your part is in the thing.
As long as everything is the way it needs to be, you could sit and save your money for you for whatever it is that you enjoy. Look, Billy likes to go golfing. You understand what I'm saying? Go golfing. You got your money for golf, go, and you got your money
He
for your
said,
sneakers,
"Don't
for your
touch that
games. Go
savings, though."
ahead. Just don't touch where we pay our bills, and that's it.
Yeah, no.
Nika tacos, yeah. Jocelyn says separating but together. Ace, how you feel? Same thing.
Yeah, separate. Like I'm one of those take care of the bill. Like I've always been the type that if let's say for example the bill is you know she got the lights. I don't even care what the bill is. As long as when I come in and go to put the switches on, that's all that bothers
Mm-hmm.
me. So you handle that. Like I don't even need to have it in the account where we pay the bills. You know what bills need to be paid, and then also have the open line communication of if you falling behind, don't wait until we had a shut off notice to tell
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean, communicate, hey, this happened because I should know, hey, something happened where this is went on or whatever. But other than that, separate. I don't need to know what's in your account. As long as you're doing for long as I could genuinely feel as though you're doing for us as a whole, I'm
Right, because I gotta put money to the side. I might want to do girls trip 3 times out of the year. You understand what I'm saying? I want to eat tacos every Tuesday with my margaritas. That don't got nothing to do with you. If you want to
That's one
help,
way to throw
hey,
a
thank
taco
you,
in
I
there.
appreciate it. But I'm gonna have my
good.
things to the side, and he's gonna have his.
She always
Supervillain said it's separate.
Talking about my
However,
tacos.
we can have a joint account that I throw something into. Never all my eggs in one basket.
right.
As expensive as eggs is today. That's
Right.
real.
Sometimes you gotta, I agree with that too. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
you know, you got to sit there and say, hey, you know, this could be money for a rainy day or whatever. But the way stuff be all now, you put money up aside, we ain't really touching it. We might as well figure out a ROA or something like that to put money in, because putting money in these little banking accounts where they charging us for maintenance fees is ridiculous.
Auntie said, as long as the rent is paid, I don't care. I don't care. All right, let me see. Okay. We did the finance. Celebrating. I'm sorry, y'all. Did y'all have y'all one y'all wanted to do?
I had one that was in my head, but it went away. Hold on, let's see.
Do y'all see? Okay, how do y'all think graffiti is art or vandalism?
Art.
It's art, but it's vandalism when you're doing it on places or establishments in certain place, certain things. You know what I'm saying? I love the art of it, but when you're tagging my business or the start of my store, you know, it's kind of different. You know what I mean? Especially when you're doing it without permission. You know what I mean? Just to have your name on that joint looks crazy because people pay money for it. But now the art aspect, I think, is dope. You know what I'm saying? It's dope, and the murals that are born and all that kind of stuff. But I feel like, yeah, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? Because then it looks crazy when you, like, you know how it used to be worse. You know, you used to go in the city, the buses would be tagged up. You know, all of that. So Johnson said it's art. If it has a meaning, of course, some of it is just vandalism. Yeah, like sometimes, like people do the meaning, they have like the murals, and you know, they have all those different things, which is dope. But now, if I got a bodega in the corner and I don't want my wall tagged up with gang like da 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 da, and they got this and that, and you know, y'all covering over stuff, and it brings a different looks to where we're at. Now, if you would come in the store and be like, "Yo, nice with the spray paint. You mind if I tag your wall and set something up? We can do something good." That's dope. I seen some dope people do some stuff like that. You know what I mean? So that's what I think.
I agree.
Here go one.
Yo, Supervillain said when I was on the trains in the '80s, I wasn't mad.
We were just talking about that the other day.
I get that, but it looked crazy though. You know what I'm saying? It looked crazy. Like, I was happy to go in the Bronx the other day, and I got to the train. I was like, this train don't look too bad compared to how it used to look back over here. It's still crazy over there, you know, by Yankee Stadium, but it wasn't. It used to be crazy.
Yeah, they cleaned it up.
They
The
cleaned it up a
trains was
lot.
always, especially in the South Bronx.
Here go one. Commuting by bike or walking.
I like when I
I
was
like to walk, but I enjoy bike riding too.
I
But
like riding my
if I
bike.
was to choose one, I would do walking.
I'm getting on my bike.
I would do walking.
It depends. Like, I'll get on my bike. Depending on what I'm doing. Like, I can get ahead and walk in the city and just walk
I'd
forever,
rather
right?
walk up
If
a
I'm
hill
walking to
than
work out, like if I'm going driving to work, I don't really want to ride my bike because of the fact of, like, I don't want to be all sweaty when I be riding. You know, depending on how far I ride. You know what I mean? Because we go on these rides and we be sweating. Walking, I'll get ahead and walk, and I walk miles and miles, depending if I'm walking for a workout or I'm just, you know, taking a nice little walk.
I'd rather walk up a hill than ride the bike up the hill.
Hell yeah, I hear that. I hear that part. But
So I
that's when you
prefer
get up.
walking.
That's when you get off the bike and walk that joint up.
Yeah, so I'd rather just walk.
I said Uber. That wasn't a choice. It said walking or bike riding. I'm going with
walk. I'd rather walk.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna say it like Bill said, sort of kind of. It depends on where I'm at. Because in the city, I would pick walking all day. I could walk in the city all day. Like, especially if I ain't got nowhere to really go, I'll take my time and walk. But if I'm somewhere else and I'm trying to, like, and it's a mode of transportation, I would rather bike ride.
Shoot, and then they got bikes that you don't have to pedal up the hills no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I confirm when I be seeing
that shit shuts down, you still gotta walk.
Yeah.
So I'd rather walk.
All right, here we go. Food truck or sit down restaurant.
I love food trucks.
It matters the vibe. Like, I like a food truck festival.
I like food trucks.
You know what I mean? If I had to, like, I'll get a little bit of here, a little bit. It matters where we
I'd
at.
rather the food trucks.
Summertime vibe. You know what I'm saying? But even for like little date joint. You know what I mean? You go to where like that
I
joint is
love
cool.
the
I'd rather the food
I like
trucks.
the marketplace one where it has like multiple places inside one big building.
Yeah. It's
Oh
like
yeah,
like a food
like
court,
a
but that's it. They
food.
have a food truck there.
Right. They're not necessarily in trucks, but it ain't just standard sit
And
down
then
restaurant.
just sit down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I'd rather
I
that.
like that. I like
I
those.
like that too. I'd rather the food trucks. With
There
that
was
part,
one
I'd
in
rather.
Florida. There was one in Florida that was pretty cool. It had an outside scenery. They had somebody in there playing. It was in Tampa Bay, Florida. They had somebody playing like an instrument, thing like that. And they had like well over like 22 eateries up in there.
You know where we gotta go? We gotta do the Bronx night market in Fordham. You ever been there?
No.
Oh my God. That Bronx night
They
market is
serve
lit.
tacos.
They got tacos.
Of
And they
course
got
they got
all type of
tacos.
tacos.
Because
All types of tacos. They got the elotes. They have it's
I
different
said
like
besides
chefs.
tacos, and she went
Yeah.
on. I said besides tacos, so they got all type of tacos. They got beef, shrimp, fish.
No, but it's in the summertime. It starts like the spring, the spring. They do some in the spring, but it's mainly in the summertime and it's on Saturday. I think they do it 2 Saturdays of the month or 1 Saturday of the month, but I've gone like 3 times.
Mm,
Oh my God. They shut down like on One Fordham Plaza. They shut the where the Sears used to be and stuff like that, the little whole area. And is a whole bunch of different food vendors from all over the world and all over the place. And oh my God, it's the most amazing thing
Yo,
in the Bronx.
people.
And we gotta go.
People. Let
we
me just say
saw
this real quick. Let me just say this, people.
tacos.
Let me just say this, people. I don't know. We've been on the show almost an hour right now. Let me just say, Auntie just said, are they using gloves, washing hands? Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm funny when it comes to food. And yes, these people do, and sometimes you need a little
And
outside there.
sometimes it's okay. The
Yo,
germs, what
You
well
need
you say
somebody
we
to
say
Meek,
in
Meek, no,
Spanish,
Meek,
what
Meek, I need
doesn't
you to be
kill
quiet for
you
a
will
second,
get
Meek.
you fat.
I
What
need you
doesn't
to,
kill you will just get you fat.
I
That's what
need
we
you to,
say in
I need
Spanish.
you to be
Lo que
quiet for a
no
second.
te mata, te
We
engorda. That's
need
what they
Meek to
say.
be quiet for a second.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. People, shout out to Deacon Comedy.
you.
We
Hi, Deacon.
people. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know if y'all know. Meek has a problem, and y'all aren't doing anything but helping her problem. Meek, her love for food has gone to another level to where we don't know what we're gonna do. We've been on this show for almost an hour, and every time food is involved, her energy gets so high. She needs help. This is a cry for help. This is Big Back Meek. And I don't know if y'all know Big Back Meek, but yeah, it's getting her passion for food is scary. Okay? She needs a hug. She's like, bruh, if anytime you talk about food, tacos, if we had an alert for every time tacos came out, it would be ridiculous.
Is in there every time.
It would be ridiculous every time they came out. You know what I'm saying?
BBM tutti.
It'd be ridiculous.
Yo, we
BBM
be
tutti.
sitting there, we be like, they had tater tots. She was like, you know what go good with tater tots?
Facts.
Tacos.
Bruh, it's crazy. It's
But it
crazy.
gotta be real tacos, not no Taco Bell.
Okay.
Yeah,
And it
no.
gotta be with the corn torta. I don't like the flour torta. It has to be the corn.
Nah. We want the flour.
I need the corn. I can only do flour for burritos.
Nah,
I need
see.
the real
Is
Mexican
that like a
torta
Spanish thing?
de
Like
maíz.
is that like a Spanish thing? Like do y'all like the what's the name more?
I know I like it more. I know the original tacos is not the flour, is the corn,
Yeah,
the
see that I
corn
know.
taco.
I'm
And
I'm
then
I'm I'm straight. Have you and anyone love stuffed for black what?
Have you or anyone when you love
Oh yeah.
a factory, you may be entitled to compensation.
From Big
Yeah,
Factory.
yeah.
Yo, Big Back
judge
Meek
my
is here.
don't judge me. I just love food. Food makes me happy.
Meek, you're not doing your meditation, right?
No, I can't do it today. I'm sorry. I woke up late and I was late because I had readings and I didn't have time. I'm sorry, everybody. Don't hate
Ace,
me.
Ace, Ace. Stop telling her it's okay. All right,
I'm
stop
sorry.
lying to her.
Yes, it's okay because I don't be missed. Don't do that to me.
It's okay. We understand. You was more focused on tacos.
I'm
Thank
not
you.
even gonna get tacos today.
Thank you. Thank you, Derek. Deacon Comedy said, not a fan of corn, flour only. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that, bro. Listen, I want y'all to know this has been a great show.
It
And
sure
I'm gonna
has.
be honest with all of y'all. I'm about to go golf. I gotta go golf. It's really. I feel like I need to get ahead and go get out there. And today's a beautiful day just to get out and be out there outside, not in the indoors. So
Mhm.
I love y'all. I love y'all. And Meek, I hope you get your tacos. People, tonight
I
I will
am.
be in Hackensack at Strap Hanger with karaoke at Strap Hanger with my man Dre, DJ Inappropriate, and Mr. Lindsay Legacy. We're gonna be there tonight. And I don't know if y'all know, if y'all haven't got it already, I got a comedy special on Amazon Prime right now. If y'all haven't got it, I don't know where you've been. Go get it.
Hello.
Amazon's called Save This, but God Knows Your Heart. And, I've been building and building and building. I got, other stuff that I'm working on, another project. But it's time. We talked about this last season of the Good Brunchin Podcast. And last night, me, Meek, and Ace were having a talk. And it's official. And we're going to say it here first. All right? Ace is finally gonna do his daggone comedy special, okay? The comedy special for Ace Brown is finally in the works, and it's going down, people. So let's give it up for one time for my man Ace. It's going down
Yeah.
finally. We going. We putting the horns on there, bro. We putting the horns on there. I'm gonna go ahead and produce and direct on this thing. Like we've been,
Yeah.
I'm excited for my brother to do this as another project on our belts that we growing and learning. But you want to tell them the name and what we doing, everything, bro? Talk to
Save Dish, Billionaire Comedy, Save Dish Umbrella presents Ace Brown's I Was Rich Until I Had Kids comedy special coming December 2025.
me.
More information coming soon, December 2025. The only thing that we do know is the location will be in New Jersey. It will be in New Jersey. We're going to finalize everything as time comes on, gets closer and near. So you will have it. Tickets will be on sale. Make sure.
Derek said, "Oh, it's really gonna happen." What you mean it's
Yeah,
really gonna happen? Because I don't, because I'm with him now.
yeah. So I was rich until I had kids. December 2025.
Yes.
Build a Billionaire. My brother will be directing it and producing it under the Save This.
Yeah, we definitely do it.
Okay.
We definitely do it, man. Like I said, I'm proud of you. I'm excited to what we got going. It's definitely gonna be dope. It reminded me of when we was preparing for my special, and I ain't gonna front. He actually got the goodness out of it because I was like the test dummy. You know what I mean? So we only go up from there. So I'm excited to get ahead and use the things that I've learned on mine and do that with him. I mean, I look at shout out to Ali Siddiq because
Marcus Wiley.
Marcus Wiley just put out a dope, clean comedy special. I'm talking about crazy. So it just opened, our eyes to certain things and, to the growth and to the extent that we, are going to be able to, put this content out, and we looking forward to it. We working now. And like I said, we learning. So it's definitely great and definitely a way to get ahead and end our Black History Month because it's going to be history. I'm telling you, it's definitely going to be history. And we appreciate your support. So like I said, if y'all haven't already, please go on Amazon Prime and go check out my comedy special. And if you got it, tell a friend, share that. But listen, March 6th, I will be at the world famous Apollo Theater. The tickets are moving. Shout out to everybody that bought tickets. And it ain't just me on the show. So I'm telling y'all better hurry up because I'm coming in there deep. So if y'all wait, y'all gonna be asked out. Y'all gonna be asked out. But listen, I appreciate y'all on behalf of the Good Brunchin Podcast. Your boy Build a Billionaire, Tamika Royale and Ace Brown. We are gonna holler at y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of your week. I'm going to golf. Yo, Ace, I put my hand up on that hip. Then you dip, we dip. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Good bunch of y'all. We'll see y'all.
Good brunchin', a good brunchin', a good brunchin'. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. 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 Everybody, good brunchin'. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. Everybody, good brunchin'.
You are tuned into